10 shocking facts about Donald Trump. Donald Trump has been a dominant force in the business world since the early 1970s, and since then, he has expanded into many other realms, from television to politics. As the former president and an ever-present figure in the media, there's a lot about Trump people think they know. But here are 10 shocking facts you might not have heard before. 1. Incestuous comments about his daughter. Let's start with one of the most cringe-worthy moments. In 2006, during an appearance on The View, Trump was asked how he would feel about his daughter, Ivanka, posing for Playboy. His response? He said he'd be disappointed, but then added, "If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her."
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Oh, it's so weird.
This strange and unsettling comment left everyone uncomfortable. 2. Accusations of domestic abuse. In a serious turn, during divorce proceedings with his first wife, Ivana Trump, she accused Donald of assault and even rape. According to Ivana, Trump allegedly attacked her in a rage over a botched surgery meant to fix a bald spot. Her friends backed up her claims, and as part of the divorce settlement, Ivana was subject to a gag order, preventing her from speaking publicly about their marriage. 3. His love for wrestling. It might surprise some that Trump is a huge WWE fan. He hosted multiple wrestling events at Trump Plaza, even participating in a Battle of the Billionaires storyline, where he shaved Vince McMahon's head at WrestleMania 23. Trump has even stepped into the ring himself, delivering a clothesline to McMahon. This was one of his more bizarre public appearances, further blurring the line between reality and entertainment in his public persona. 4. His first presidential run. Many people think Trump's 2016 run for the presidency was his first time seeking the office, but it wasn't. In 1999, Trump briefly ran for president under the Reform Party. Surprisingly, he even tried to recruit Oprah Winfrey as his vice president. Though that campaign fizzled out in early 2000, it was his first taste of national politics. 5. Teetotaler for life. After watching his older brother, Fred Trump Jr., struggle with alcoholism, Trump swore off drinking altogether. Fred's struggle with alcohol ultimately led to his early death at 43.
I learned myself. I had a brother, Fred, great guy, but he had a problem. He had a problem with alcohol.
6th winner of a Razzie Award. Despite not being a professional actor, Donald Trump actually won a Razzie Award in 1990 for Worst Supporting Actor for his cameo in Ghosts Can't Do It. For those unfamiliar, the Razzies are like the Oscars, but for the worst films of the year. Trump's cameos extend beyond this film, appearing in movies like Home Alone 2, Zoolander, and even TV shows like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. 7. Denies climate change. Trump has long been a vocal skeptic of climate change, calling it a hoax and denying its legitimacy, despite the overwhelming scientific consensus. In a 2015 radio interview, Trump went so far as to say, "I believe in weather," mocking the science behind global warming. This stance became a controversial aspect of his presidency as he rolled back many environmental protections. 8. He went to military school. Before becoming a businessman, Trump spent his teenage years at the New York Military Academy after his parents sent him there due to behavioral issues. While he received military discipline, he managed to avoid serving in the Vietnam War, receiving 5 deferments, including one for a bone spur, which critics later questioned. 9. He's a germaphobe. Despite needing to shake hands constantly as a public figure, Trump is a self-proclaimed germaphobe. He hates touching things like elevator buttons and even eats pizza and KFC with a knife and fork to avoid getting his hands dirty. In fact, Trump once said, "Handshakes are the curse of American society." 10. He didn't intend to win the presidency. Perhaps the biggest shocker of all is that Trump never initially intended to win the presidency. His campaign was largely seen as a marketing stunt to boost his celebrity profile. It wasn't until his unorthodox approach started gaining traction that he began to take it more seriously, ultimately winning the Republican nomination and eventually the presidency itself. So, there you have it. 10 shocking facts about Donald Trump. From uncomfortable family comments to WWE appearances, and an unexpected rise to the presidency, Trump's life has been anything but ordinary. Which one of these facts surprised you the most?